Hey, Soaring to Superstar. We are here today to talk about a system that you are going to use for the duration of this course. So, this is a system that is going to help you make sure that you are doing the things that successful consultants are doing in order to grow their businesses. Isn't this exciting? And many of these things I am sure you are already doing. And maybe you have a system that's working for you. Maybe you're using the Amy follow-up app, which who uses Amy? I love that app. Okay. Hopefully you're doing that. If you have questions about Amy, let us know too. Hopefully you're using Amy, or hopefully you're using some other sort of follow-up system, or, hopefully you're already doing these things, but this is going to be a way for you to track that for the duration of this course and maybe beyond, because this is a great tool. This is a great system to make sure you're doing those things that lead to success. So we're going to post this PDF and you can print it out. You'll want one for each week that we're in this course. You can use your notebook, your Soaring to Superstar notebook, if you don't have a printer or you don't want to print it out, and just make a chart similar to this. But what you're going to want to do is every single day, 5 days a week. Now, this chart has it as Monday through Friday, but I get a lot of you guys work Monday through Friday, and so maybe that's not realistic for you. Maybe it's your Sensi week is more like Saturday through Wednesday. It doesn't matter, but 5 of the 7 days a week, we're going to be filling in this chart, okay? So again, it doesn't have to be Monday through Friday, but 5 of the 7 days, and it doesn't have to be 5 days in a row, just 5 of the 7 days. But I don't want it also to be all on one day and then 7 or 6 days of doing nothing, right? Like, the idea is to develop consistent behaviors of doing these things. So on this chart, the things are a new contact or lead, a daily product review, a host or join conversation, a daily follow-up, and 10 minutes of personal development. And that's kind of why we don't want to see it all just on one day. If you know that you have like Saturdays, you have a lot of free time. Maybe you want to do up your daily product reviews, all of those for the full week, because maybe that's going to take you a little bit longer, and just have them ready to go, or have them loaded in your VIP page or ready to post on your personal Facebook page. The product reviews are a great way to gain new customers, because there's something like, oh gosh, what do I have near me? Whiffs. Okay. You can do a picture of you with whiffs and say, I love using washer whiffs with my laundry. Pink cotton's my favorite. So glad it's back, or something like that. It's back, right? I'm pretty sure it's back. In February. Where's my new catalog? Oh, way over there. Okay. Something like that is going to be your daily product review. So you're going to want 5 of those. It might be you using a Scentsy Fresh to spray your bed or your clothes or your closet in the morning. It might be, it might be a video. It might be just a post. But each day you're going to talk about some sort of product and the way that you're using it in your life. And that's going to be a social media post in the form of, one a day. Okay, so that's the daily product review. If you have to make those up ahead of time, that's where I'm saying it's okay, but just spread out those posts so that it's developing that consistency on your pages, so that your customers and your friends and your family get used to seeing it like that. Does that make sense? They don't want to be bombarded with 5 of them in one day. Spread it out. The new contact or lead, this is going to be a new contact or lead. So did you talk to somebody in the grocery store and happen to bring up Scentsy? Did you meet someone in a Facebook group and happen to share that you're a Scentsy consultant? Did someone give you a referral? However you get this new contact or lead, that name is going to go in there. If it is someone who just, like, let's say, I guess where I'm going with this is they don't necessarily need to be buying from you. It just has to be someone you might be following up with at some point about it. So you'll put their name there for 5 days a week. The daily product review, in that little box, you could put the product that you reviewed so that you don't double up too much. It's okay if you double up a little because there's multiple benefits to a lot of our products, right? So it's okay to double up a little bit, but maybe this will help you keep track. Washer Whiff, Scentsy Fresh, Room Spray, Favorite Bar, etc. Okay? Host or join conversation. This is going to be a conversation that you have 5 of the 7 days a week with somebody about hosting a Scentsy party of some sort or sharing the opportunity and having them join your team. This conversation doesn't have to be in person. It can be via Messenger, via text. It can be in person. It can be on the phone. That part doesn't matter, but 5 of the 7 days, we're going to have a host or join conversation, and those are going to go there. Daily follow-up. Each day, you're going to follow up with somebody who has either ordered from you or said they were interested in ordering from you, and that's where you're going to put that there. And then 10 minutes of personal development. This might be reading a book, a personal development book, a direct selling book, or a watching a video of improving yourself video, or going for a 10-minute walk, or doing 10 minutes of yoga, or meditating for 10 minutes, or 10 minutes of prayer, or whatever it is that you need to take care of yourself and help grow yourself. That's going to be in this column. And so, again, you can just keep track of that in that way. Yoga, walk, read a book. Hopefully it's it could be a personal development book, but maybe it's a fiction book too, and that's just how you kind of are developing yourself. So anyway, you're going to put those there. You're going to feed your mind a little bit in some sort of way for 10 minutes, 5 out of the 7 days a week. And that is your 5 by 5. Now, the way this homework works is you're going to print these off and you're going to fill them out every week and turn them in at the end of the class. You'll post at the end of the class, you'll post pictures of your however many sheets. I'm not sure how many weeks we are in. 8, something like that maybe. My calendar's over there too. And then you'll just turn them all in at the end. Okay? So that is the system. This is the system that we are going to use for the duration of this course and maybe beyond, because this is a great way to make sure that you're doing the things that successful consultants are doing. You constantly need new contacts to be putting in there to get new customers. You constantly need to be sharing products to potentially reach a wider variety of people and share the variety of products that we have. Lots of people only know about our warmers and wax. You need to constantly be having host and join conversations, because you're probably going to get a lot of yeses, but on the other side of some of those yeses, now, it'd be great if we got a lot of yeses, and maybe we will. You're going to probably get a lot of no's. Maybe some people will ignore you. But if you keep having those conversations, number 1, you're going to get better at it. You're going to learn what works and doesn't work for you. And number 2, you're going to find yeses. You're going to find the right people. You're going to be more comfortable having these conversations. And so 5 out of the 7 days, we need to constantly be doing that. We need to constantly be following up with people so that we're providing great customer service, excellent customer service. And folks can, I just reached out to somebody before Christmas and asked how her bars were doing. And she just messaged me Thursday and was like, hey, my bars are good, but I need some bulbs. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you. So she's getting 6 bulbs, and she messaged me again and is like, actually, can I get a Catching Z's collection? 6 bulbs, $28 Catching Z's collection, just from a text that I sent how many weeks ago. So constantly following up. And developing ourselves personally, professionally, growing our minds, taking care of our bodies, eating healthy, drinking enough water, all of those good things that go into making you a healthy person so that you can continue to grow and thrive and be a healthy Scentsy consultant, because we care about you. We care about you lots. That's why I love that we have the wellness program. I don't know how many other companies besides wellness companies employ something to the level that we do. So it shows that Scentsy cares about your well-being, I care about your well-being, and that is why we're doing this along with all the other stuff. Okay, let me know if you have any questions about it. We'll post the PDF of this. This is something that I think in our last course felt a little confusing to folks initially, but ended up being something that showed the most results because it's actually making you do it. I remember when I was working with my concierge, I wanted to get better at recruiting. Not a natural recruiter, doesn't, it's not my best thing that I'm good at. But I wanted to do it. I wanted to grow my team. I wanted to earn trips. And so I started writing down every person who I had a recruiting conversation with, whether it was messenger, text, on the phone, in person, whatever. So I knew, like, gosh, Ariel, why haven't you gotten any recruits? Oh, because you haven't talked to anyone since September about joining. Like, it's real hard to get recruits when you're not talking to people about it. There's your problem. Got to start talking to people. So it kind of helps when you're writing it down, keep you accountable. And then what else is cool too is you'll have this to go back and go like, oh my gosh, I talked to Tracy about joining in December and she joined in May or whatever it may be, right? Like, it's just kind of fun to see the fruits of your labor, because sometimes it takes a little bit like that. It's the seed planting, etc. So 5x5 daily system for the duration of this course. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I'm so excited to see how this works for you guys. All right. Oh, let's plan on, I intentionally posted this on a Friday so that you can kind of have the weekend to get prepared. So we're going to actually start this next Monday, unless you're a Saturday, Sunday type of person who needs to do work on the weekends because of your other life, your life outside of Scentsy. People have those? No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, we'll plan to start Monday. So you have a little bit of time to print these off, to decide, okay, I'm going to use a notebook or whatever, or, kind of get prepped on what you're going to do. So, okay, we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.